Welcome to The Climb, one day at a time. Dreamers unite, let's go. Good morning, everyone. Hello. It is 11:52 a.m. Tried to upload the vlog last night, would not work. The internet is actually completely out at our place right now. Like, I'm wired in, it's not working. So I'm operating off my phone hotspot, uploaded it this morning, and now I'm gonna start the day. What are we gonna do today? I don't know. I may do some emails right now off of my phone hotspot. That really exciting news I was telling you guys about over around 2 weeks ago is sort of coming to fruition quickly, so I gotta get that done. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what the plan is today. Without internet, it's really tough to be productive. I can do some studying, actually, so I'll definitely do that. Definitely do some studying. Definitely hit the emails. Definitely go on an adventure. But for now, let's check out some of the YouTube comments from yesterday. Okay, so reading some of the comments from yesterday, which could have been better. I don't know. We're starting to accumulate a couple, couple haters, I guess, which means good things. Like, if people think your content is controversial, then that's good news, I guess, in terms of growing. But I'll skip over the ones that aren't really productive and go from there. Thomas LaBelle says, Jaime, I could have made one phone call for you for the French Videotron. Well, they did do that. We have a router that is not capable of upgrading, so they have to come in and replace the equipment. Which is why it's taking this long. What's on your hand? It's a burn blister I got as a kid that the doctor said just leave to my parents and stuff, because I put my hand on a glass fireplace and it burnt and I cried for hours. And then they said just leave it, and sort of like skin grew over it, and now it's just part of my hand. So I don't know, I like it. Most people are really weirded out by it, but I don't care. House built in 1880, Robin. Dreamers Unite thing is just pure cringe moment. Yeah, I don't really care. Like, if I can be frank with you guys, I don't really give a shit. Like, if you guys like it or don't like it, it doesn't matter, because this is about like my journey and what I want to do, you know? So I'm not curating my day to, or curating this content to what you guys want me to be. I'm being me and showing you that, you know? So I like the intro. I talked with both my roommates about it. And we both agreed, like, if I was a really sort of successful YouTuber, right? If I had 1 million subscribers, no one would be cringing at it. The reason it's sometimes cringy and a little bit cringy is because I'm not that yet. I'm not successful yet, so like, people don't respect me. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. And hopefully you guys still wanna watch it. If you don't wanna watch, that's okay. Why didn't you go to the gym with the guys? I need a haircut. Why aren't you crushing it in the 102K? Dude, that was not on my schedule for W Coop, which is now like, I've missed half the series. I'm only gonna be able to play like 14, 15 days at W Coop. So, Kodik, congratulations on the deep run in the Big 440, man. That is awesome. No internet in 2016. You guys can't figure out how to get online. I assure you, we have got internet before, Robin. It's not as simple as you think. We have internet right now. It's not fast enough to stream. Well, not this moment it's out, but again, Wednesday they're coming. There's nothing else I can do. You must have realized at this point you did not give yourself enough time between the move and beginning a W Coop. It was really close, man. Like, now it feels like that for sure. But like, the only things we didn't have sort of ready when we were moving was the house. You know, that was it. We just needed like to book a place, and we were continually doing that and stuff every day. I got sick, which is sort of totally irrelevant to the time needed. But we were definitely gonna be ready to go. We were gonna be ready to go if I wasn't sick and if we had a house and if the internet worked. Those three things failed, so we fell a little bit short of being able to reach the goal of starting at the beginning of W Coop. But yeah, if I could do it again in the future, I would give 2 weeks instead of 1 to do all the stuff we did, because moving was a disaster. Never doing that again. And then driving 14, 15 hours a day was not great either. I would have made it like 8 and just enjoyed it more. So 3 a.m. Kev not sleeping, party baller. Yeah, Kev's on a weird sleep schedule right now. Like, he is sleeping all day and sort of up all night. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. Not quite East Coast, not even close really. Yeah, I get it's not the Maritimes, but relative to someone that's born in Alberta, this is the eastern part of Canada. Hairstyle, it's sort of like the intro. I just don't give a shit. It's the hair I like, you know? Intro, hair intro. Jaime, I was wondering if you ever felt like the extras, vlogging, streaming, spending time on creating content, were becoming a detriment to your game. Would you choose to give them up to help your game or continue on playing at a level that's lesser than you could achieve? Well, I think everything that isn't studying poker and playing poker is a detriment. Everything, you know? So streaming is a detriment to improving at poker quickly. Creating YouTube content, being a sponsored player where you have responsibilities is a detriment to improving faster. Everything that takes your time away from being able to study the game and play the game is bad. So I already make those sacrifices, right? And it's a balancing act. For me, I have a different balancing act than other people are gonna have. You know, so you know, it's still very much a goal for me to improve and get better and get to higher stakes and stuff like that, right? That's still very much at the top of my mind. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sacrifice on trying to be an ambassador for poker, which is like what I am pretty good at, you know? I'm an okay poker player. In relation to everyone that plays poker, I'm a really good poker player. In relation to professional players, I'm very average. You know, and I realize that, but when it comes to being an ambassador and trying to help grow the game and get people into the game, I'm in an elite field when it comes to that, right? So I'm not gonna give that up. That's sort of like a bedrock for me. But at the same time, you just have to find that balancing act. And for me, you know, I'm pretty close to there. Any fighting for the balcony room? No, it wasn't. It was the smallest room, so everyone was just kind of like, all right. WFKS, why are we moving just for a few months? Well, basically, there's nothing that ties us down to one specific location except for stuff, right? And we're in the process of getting rid of all of our stuff. We did the first step of moving out of our house. The second step will probably be when we go back to Calgary in November at some point, and we're gonna sell all our stuff or give away our stuff so that essentially we can live out of 2 suitcases and then ship our computer, you know, our computer monitors, mics, you know, in one big box or something, you know? Because yeah, there's nothing holding us down to one location, so it's a really good opportunity, at least to me, I think, to live in a bunch of different areas around the world. You know, spend the 3 or 4 days of traveling with very little things to get set up in different spots and just have different experiences, right? That's really exciting to me. Thinking about how I can live from a different way of life, you know? Have a different sort of perspective on what life is about and how you should live it by living in these different cultures around the world. So that's what I do. And that is basically all the comments. So yeah, I mean, the basic premise was like, I don't like your hair, I don't like the intro. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna go do something now and yeah, figure out what this day's about. Hello again. I was maybe a little bit salty before. I'm sorry. I am now having some soup food in me and feel less salty. So I apologize. Sometimes it gets on your nerves when, I mean, there's constant criticism and there is good things said too. There's no doubt, but it's like hard to perceive those things, you know? It's like a supermodel. A weird way to start a sentence. You know, it's like when people call a supermodel beautiful, they're kind of blind to that, you know? And I think at times I become blind to like, you're doing a great job, you know, thanks for the content, because you hear it a lot. So that's my own problem in like perceiving it, and sometimes I can get negative about the way people, you know, comment and you sort of don't really conceptualize the good stuff, but you really hear the bad stuff, so that's my bad, but we're okay now. Just had a really good conversation with Doug Polk, who is a streamer most of you guys will know, and a poker player, a very good poker player, about general strategy and sort of on content and what we're gonna do and when we're gonna stream and stuff like that. So really, really productive sort of conversation. Found a lot of work that I can do this afternoon, which is great. So I'm going to eat this brunch. I'm gonna work out and shower. hit that work in the afternoon, and then we'll see if the roommates are up for doing something fun tonight. So that's currently how the day is shaping up. I'm excited, it's gonna be a good one. Yo, what's up everyone? It is 5 p.m. right now. I had a pretty difficult business day, not gonna lie. I had a lot of difficult phone calls, frustrating phone calls to make, but they're complete, which is good. I actually got quite a lot done, which is nice. Could not play poker again today because the connection was completely out this morning, but I don't know, maybe tomorrow the connection will be good. I know they're coming Wednesday. They're upgrading the internet to the max that they can do here, so we should be good to go soon. The plan tonight is get some groceries with the fam, and then maybe an adventure or two. We're gonna figure it out. But overall, I'm sort of just excited today's workday is coming to a close because it was not a fun one. But we're through it, and we're on to the next one. Boys, where are we going? Grocery store.
Gonna go get groceries, but I'm slightly upset. I got one parking ticket yesterday. I'm like, okay, we'll like leave the car in the same spot. It won't be touched. The guy like folded another parking ticket over the initial parking ticket. There was two. He got me twice in 2 days.
You guys, parking is real hard. Like there's different zones and they're about 4 cars big. It's ridiculous. So I gotta move my car tonight, but we're gonna get groceries now. Got the stuff right there.
Looking for something.
This is packed very nicely.
Yeah, it's very.
Look at this.
It's the high end. I'm going for the low end.
Yeah. Look at all these different kinds of balloons. So we have a full cart right now. This one? That's the load right there. Healthy. It's clean.
It's really clean.
It's just not bad. So, $230. Not bad.
That'll work.
Not a bad little bit of damage there. Only ones with Alberta plates guaranteed in this parking lot. What's your guys' most popular sandwiches?
The chickens.
Chickens? Alright, let's do that.
Spicy?
Yeah.
Spicy.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Pizza, guys, this is a spot. So good. I don't know if I can give you some of that. $5.50 for a sandwich is like pretty clean and fresh too. It's pretty hot. I'm digging it, man. I think this is gonna be a regular thing. I mean, it's like not too big. Seems relatively healthy. It's only $5.50. It's gonna be a regular vlog spot. I'm feeling it. Comprehensive review. It was delicious, but my mouth is on fire. I asked for their like most famous one with heat, and they got heat. They got that in the bag for sure. So now I'm gonna walk home. It's about 3 blocks, and get studying some poker. Good evening, everyone. What's up? It's 8 o'clock. We are starting the studying. Just had a meeting with some of my team members, which was great. So yeah, I'm gonna start studying now. My plan tonight, I think, is first thing I'm gonna study pre-flop spots. So some of you that don't play poker, that means like before any of the cards come out on the flop turn of the river, what to do in those situations. So I'm gonna look at some of those things. That's generally the first stuff that gets rusty, I think, when you're gone from poker for 2 weeks. Is just like narrowing down the specific ranges of cards you want to play in certain ways. So I'm gonna do some pre-flop stuff, probably watch a video or two, just get me thinking about more post-flop situations from some really good players. This is basically like a review period for me, in that I haven't studied for 2 weeks as I've been on the road and sick. So I'm just gonna get ready for Thursday, which should be the start of W Coop. So gonna be a nice sort of relaxing evening, maybe pour some scotch, I don't know, and crush it out. So let's go. What's up, everyone? It is 10:10 p.m. right now. I'm actually just wrapping up the production part of the day. Really good day. Got a lot accomplished, so I'm super happy. Excited for tomorrow. Wednesday we get the internet, so overall super excited. It was fun. It was a fun day. Got a lot done. Now I'm gonna read this book, Cowboys Full, which was given to me by an interviewer actually that came to the house in Calgary, and I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I've heard really good things. I don't know if any of you out there have read it. If you have, let me know. Yeah, I've been meaning to read it as sort of like a poker fiction book, or I think it's fiction, I don't know, we'll see. So we'll see if it's good, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna upload this vlog on my phone Wi-Fi hotspot and go from there. But hopefully tomorrow is as great as today was. Hopefully you guys had a great day, but until next time, we'll see you later.